Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Forth, and today we're going to talk about finding your why and how that's going to help you to stay motivated for academic success. That's a big buzzword, your why. You've probably heard of it before, but what does it really mean? Your why is the thing that motivates you, the reason why you do the things that you do. So you might be thinking that your why for school is, I need to pass my classes and get my degree. And that's valid, but that is not the strongest motivation that's going to propel you to get out of bed when you're tired, to go to the library on the days when it's raining, and to really get your work done. So your why should be something much more powerful than that and should be something positive. So passing the class, getting your degree is really just a doorway to your future. So that's what you really want to think of. What are you trying to accomplish? Not today or tomorrow, but the reason you're going to school. Surely it's not just a pass math class. So you need to be thinking bigger for proper motivation. Identify the things that are really driving you. And so your why or your internal motivation should be more important than external pressure like parental expectations or financial metrics. So you need to really put some thought into that. What is your why? It's much more important than just passing your class. So we can think of it in terms of curiosity is a very important aspect of that. In nearly any class, even some of the core classes that you don't feel like taking, you can find things that might be interesting that you would wonder about. Look for those specific topics or things that are going to draw your attention beyond just the classroom requirements of your class. Think about contribution to society. How are your classes, yes, even the core ones that you don't want to take, how are your classes and your overall education going to give you the skills that you need to become a contributing member of society? How are you going to make an impact on the world or support the people that you care about? So this is so much bigger than just, I need to take the math class and pass the class to get my degree. Self-image is an important consideration. I always use the phrase, education is change. And it is. You're changing the way you think about things, the way you look about things. This can help you become more of the person that you're meant to be. Think about your skills and personal strengths and how this educational process, completing your studies, is going to allow you to blossom more fully and reach your potential, which is really what we're all trying to accomplish anyway, isn't it? Think deeper than just passing the immediate exam and passing the class. You need to think of the deep root of why you chose to go to school. I like helping people with the academic pieces, and I've helped so many students finally get the little pieces they need to be successful in their classes. And that's really fulfilling to me. In my office, I help patients. I help them feel better, and then I teach them things so that they can continue to feel better and go about doing the things that are important to them in their lives. So you need to think about, why are you going to school and why are you pursuing this particular course of study? We can use the three whys method to uncover this. So you write down what you're trying to accomplish and ask yourself why 3 times sequentially. So, for example, I want to earn an A in my math class. Why? To build a competitive GPA so that I can do well on my job interviews or maybe make my grad school applications more competitive. Why? Why do I want to do that? Well, because I want to become a licensed therapist or other kind of professional. Why? Here's the key. This is your true reason why. Because you want to provide care and mental health counseling to people who need it. And you can be a resource, maybe, for those who can't afford the care. You're really helping your community. That is a powerful why. So you can look at this and figure out what your true powerful why is. Remember, this is the reason why you're going to get up and get to the library or get up and get to your desk and work on your computer on the days when you're so tired and you don't feel well and you're going to finish that paper that you think is silly and annoying. This is what's going to drive you and propel you. The why is the guidance to keep you pointed in the right direction rather than something that once you accomplish it, all done, dust your hands off and move along. This is going to help you stay directed towards your ultimate goal and accomplishments. So a strong why is not an end point, but it's a permanent direction of travel. If you think about it like that, you're going to be able to identify your why and use it to keep motivated. Appreciate the knowledge that you're going to be acquiring. And it's going to help you to open up new paths and spark new ideas. You want to shift your primary focus towards pursuing knowledge as its own reward. Yes, of course, you have to pass your classes. Hello, if you don't pass your classes, you don't get a degree, scholarships, grad school, all of that. But ultimately, we're trying to learn something, right? So that we can change our lives and have new opportunities and go out and do what we're trying to do. This is going to help to build lifelong curiosity. Set your goals so that you stay in competition with yourself, always trying to do better than you've done before. Competing with yourself is healthy. Focus on competing with yourself rather than others. So you measure your success against your own previous performance rather than just comparing grades with your peers, right? So you want to be competitive with yourself and not focus as much on competition with others because at the end, you're all running your own race, right? And it's against yourself. So keep that in mind. Value the transformation that's happening during the academic progress. Discipline, consistency, learning problem solving habits. These are going to help you determine what you're going to become tomorrow and how are you going to be successful in your career using not just the grades and the classes and so forth that you have in school, but really the skills that you have learned throughout the educational process. As I said, education is change. It's not just about, oh, we have to pass these particular classes, although you do. It's the skills that are needed and the personal transformation that happens that are really going to determine your suitability and success for your chosen career. Connect your why to your daily habits. Purpose is kind of abstract until it changes your immediate behavior. In previous videos, we've talked about goal setting and about using vision boards, and those are wonderful tools. You can use those to put your why into action. So spend some time this week thinking about what is your why. Go through the process and figure it out because your true why is powerful and it's going to help you stay motivated and be successful in your academic journey. Feel free to drop in the comments any questions or topic ideas you have for future videos. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode.